Mistakes in freestyle. The first mistake is legs going like this, like breaststroke, and moving all around.
Many swimmers tend to mix breaststroke with freestyle by bending the legs to a sort of bicycling motion. Correction. Our first recommendation would be to swim without leg work at all. If you keep the principle of West, a correct stretch depth, with relaxed palm contour flexibility level and your head looking down, the legs will float, letting you drag them behind you with no effort. You can even keep your knees together, elongating the leg muscles until you get to the exact bend you need to maximize your swimming. Another recommendation is swim with fins. At the end of each stretch, you kick a little with your legs, with your feet in a point position. Swim with fins will create the correct elasticity and not let your legs bend. It's important, of course, to see that you can do the same thing without fins.
Second mistake, hand falling down very fast while breathing.
It is important to know how and when to breathe in order to protect the neck and the lower back. Many swimmers get to a point where they feel out of oxygen. When they breathe, they get both eyes out of the water for the first few times, touching your ear to your shoulder. This will create some tension to your shoulder, but you should only do this in the beginning. At the same time, it will prevent your arm from dropping. You won't stop or work with your neck, and so breathe more easily.
Third mistake in freestyle is head going very high while breathing to the side.
Our survival instinct is to take as much air as possible, and we try to do this while keeping one eye in the water. Many times, water gets in our nose, causing us to lift our head. This creates a dropping of the arm and an immediate sinking of the head, so that we swallow water and almost stop every time we breathe. Correction. What you need to do is practice the breathing position. One eye in the water, mouth and nose out, and stretch hand, with no tension in the shoulder. You can practice this a few times with fins, or even hold a small buoy in your hand to get the body used to kicking in the right position, at a 90 degrees angle. When you get used to it, you'll see you'll be able to do this without fins, get much more air, and your hand won't sink while breathing.
Fourth mistake in breathing is head going backwards while breathing, and of course creating stress in the neck and the lower back.
This situation can occur for a number of reasons, such as cutting the symmetry line with the front hand while breathing or unconsciously protecting the mouth and nose. This movement causes a strong pressure on the neck, very much like a whiplash, and that is something we try to avoid in West swimming technique. This mistake is common among swimmers who breathe every 2 strokes, but can also be found among those who breathe every 3 strokes. Correction. If you breathe to the back, you need to make sure you breathe at a 90-degree angle. This is hard to discern by yourself, so you should have a friend video you. The goal in West swimming technique is to have zero neck work while breathing. A nice trick to make sure your head is in the right position is to have a friend walk on the pool side parallel to you. Every time you go out to breathe, you should be looking at his knees. Breathing in the correct position will let you get much more air and prevent any stress in the neck and lower back, fatigue, and sinking.
Fifth mistake in freestyle is doing lots of strokes in every 25 meters.
One of the parameters to the quality swimming technique, flotation, and efficiency of our pull is the number of strokes we need for each pull length. If we try to stretch forward too hard, a defense mechanism of the body will kick in order to guard our plexus area and shorten our stroke, so that eventually we make more strokes and get tired very fast. Correction. Make sure you insert the hand into the water in a calm manner. In addition, the end of the stretch is important. We want to stretch the hand really slowly, allowing our body to be elongated, float better, and make fewer strokes. This causes the body to oxidize more slowly, our muscles to get longer over time, and eventually makes us swim much faster. It's important for this drill to find your correct stretch depth according to the West swimming technique.
I hope you liked it. Don't forget to share, and I hope you're ready for more mistakes in freestyle.